Hi guys, so we're going to go through some movements today. These movements are very important to getting those fascinating movements to work well. So they're kind of used as a warm-up, so I use them frequently as a warm-up. We're going to look at mainly the midline, and so in the out, this is kind of your spine basically, so it runs down to the hips. It's also going to throw in some mobility movements in there that's going to help, especially the hips and the shoulders and the wrists as well, for a lot of the gymnastic movements that we use. And finally, it works on kind of triggering areas of the brain to get ready to exercise, mainly your balance or vestibular system, so your eyes and your ears. So the movements, the first one is a vestibular rock. There's two versions of these, one on your knees, one on your toes. I usually get everyone to start on the knees and then progress to the toes very quickly. As well with that, you want your eyes kind of fixed on a stable point beneath you, so mainly between your hands. So if you do it on a line, it's clear to see, that's easier. I'm going to do mine on the edge of the mat. We're going to move that into a spinal wave or a spinal floor. Then into two frog stretches. One's just a normal frog stretch where you're just going to let your hips settle, and the other one's one that kind of works on a bit of a rotation or a twist. So it brings the shoulders in there and kind of the sides of your torso as well. Moving on from that, we're going to go into the plank, and then kind of side to side planks and barrel rolls, depending on your ability or willingness to complete those movements. With all of these, this isn't obviously for everybody, that some people would have to progress these because they'd be too easy and they just wouldn't work and it'd be quite boring. For others, you definitely need to start here to be able to progress. So with clients, I would maybe use some of these early on and then see where we progress to. And as you get through exercises and routines, week to week, you might take something that's become learned and easy in the routine and put that into the warm-up to replace one of the simpler warm-up movements that we're starting with now. After this video, I'm going to go straight onto a new video which shows 4 more movements, which mainly looks at the hollow body position or the dish position. Let's crack on. Going to show you a side view of this one. So my feet, they're up off the floor but they're lowering down, so I'm trying to open my hips up a little bit. So I can hold that for kind of 10, 20, 30 seconds, even longer. And just breathe, really slow, deep breathing. As you breathe out, allow your hips to sink to the floor, lower and lower. This is very good for anybody who has kind of knock knees. The knees are coming in together, especially if when you're squatting, you notice this happens, and you just need to work those out and let them relax out. You don't want to be in pain, okay? So don't go so wide with your knees that you're in pain. You just want them to kind of gradually settle out. This moves on to the next one. So we take the feet from in and we move these out wide. So you're going to turn them slightly out. You're going to relax your shoulders and your lower back. So again, just allowing your lower back, maybe your pelvis to sink to the floor. That's your kind of mindfulness of these. And then you're just going to take your arm and just going to pass it through. Good, so they're your frog stretches. Next we move on to the planks. So for this, you're just going to look at a forearm plank to begin. Your main things in your planks is that you want to really kind of focus on pulling your belly button in towards your spine and really squeezing your glutes. That's going to engage into the correct body shape. Also to kind of push your sternum back. So you're making this kind of sternum back, belly button back, tilted pelvis, tight bum position in there. This will become more obvious in the second video, which is the hollows. So they kind of complement each other very well. I'm going to show you from side on, just can you see my torso? Make a note on this, I was turning my head to check the video to see that I was actually doing it right for you guys, but make a note that when you're doing this, just look straight down, keep your head back. So not up, we're not putting it up, we're just pulling it back, so almost chin into chest. You want to keep that neutral kind of spine, especially in the neck. You don't want to be down here kind of promoting a forward neck, but neither do we want to be looking up, because generally, unless you're a plane spotter, you're not going to spend much time looking up at the sky in that position, and if you do, you're going to get a sore neck and you're going to need to fix that by doing these exercises. Anyway, digress. So that's your first bit. We're just going to finish with your barrel roll. So I'm going to show you the two variations. For this set, we're set up in a plank that's got this kind of cross-armed position like this. So, just like so, neutral spine in that same position. From here, your first one is to just go side plank to side plank. Now we can make this quick, and that's the aim really. If you want to get a quick movement, you can either keep a fixed gaze down or turn your head through space. To progress that, we're going to barrel roll, collapse onto our lower back into that same kind of tucked position, that hollow position, and roll into the next plank. You want to try and keep this as straight lined as possible. Once again, if you can get two markers, aim for the two markers to be looking down at, that would be perfect. So I'm just going to try and fit this into the video and start kind of way over here, and hopefully I'll land on the other side of the picture. Just so that's what we're looking for, and you can make this quite fast again. So do it slow to begin. You can kind of get through the movement like so. I'm off picture now, and then make that into a faster movement like so. So the idea of this is you're learning that control first, and then we take it to a faster movement, which really just starts to drive those eyes and ears and that balancing system, and that kickstarts you for a good exercise routine. So that's your first bit. Those sequences nicely flow into each other. You're always down on the floor, you're always looking pretty much down at the floor. So the good ones to do all together at once. Cheers. Stay tuned for the hollow one coming up, hopefully straight away. I'll probably upload these both together. Okay guys, try these, get really good at them, and this will really progress you into doing those kind of gymnastic moves, but also weightlifting, your normal exercise routine that you might do. So it'll really train that core and just that midline and start to like really support your body. Cool.